Start by going over to Kansas City, Missouri, where we're going to say hi to Kaia. Kina, are you there?
Hello. Yes.
Hello, there's Kaia. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there, and I'm
Cool.
looking forward to some really wonderful music tonight. We're going to start with you, I think. Now
Yeah.
you're in Kansas City,
Yes.
which is kind of the blues and barbecue city in a lot
True.
of ways. But now you came from Colorado, though, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Which part? What part of Colorado are you from?
I'm from Denver, pretty much.
Oh, okay. All right.
City.
Right in the middle of all the action. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
All righty. So, so according to your bio here, you are a singer and a songwriter. You're also an electronic music producer, and I'm gonna want to pick your brain a little later about that. We'll get into that a little bit more, but
Sure.
just right now to start off with, just in 15 seconds, in a nutshell, who is Kaya and what's she all about?
Yeah. Well, my name's Kaia. Thanks for being here. I love Red's Room and everything this ministry is about. Um, I love to play piano, guitar. I have a diverse background, but my heart is really singer songwriter music and changing that into electronic
Mm,
production. So, kind of trying to blend stuff together and find cool combinations. So, something like that. That's me.
very neat.
Yeah.
Very neat. So I've got various things I want to find out to get more acquainted with you, but we
Sure.
should probably let you start with some music because that's what we're here for, yes?
Yeah. Well, like I said,
All righty. Well, I'm going to let you have at it.
okay, thanks. Like I said, it's kind of fun to change the production of different songs. Here's an old song called The Vine. It's all about John 15. Abide in me, remain in me. Unless you do, you will not be fruitful. But if you do, you will be fruitful. And I was thinking that'd be kind of cool if I could get like an emo band to cover this song or something. So might be fun to think about that if you want to. Here it goes. It's called The Vine. You are You are the vine, and we're the branches. You are the vine, you are the vine, and we're the branches. We have no one, nowhere to run. It's only you we cling to. We make us something you can use. Prepare us, Lord, make us pure. It's only you we cling to here. Make us something you can use. 'Cause everything is you. Do, 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 do. You are the vine. You are divine and altogether lovely. You are divine. You are divine and altogether lovely. We have no one, nowhere to run. It's only you we cling to here. Make us something you can use. Prepare us, Lord, make us pure. It's only you we cling to here. Make us something you can use. Everything is you. Do, 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 do. You've captured my heart. Do, 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 do. You've captured my heart. Do, 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 do. You've captured my heart. Ta-da! That's it. So that song is
All
called
righty.
Divine.
One of those surprise endings. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Very
Yes, yes,
cool.
yes.
All right, so you got this you got this song out of the Gospel of John. You said, is that right?
Yeah. Uh Basically, yep. Well, just inspiration, not direct, of course.
Yeah. What walk me through the connection? How you went from looking at that passage and what it said to you, and how that became the song.
Sure. So John 15, I just happen to have it right here. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes, so it'll be even more fruitful. Skipping just to verse 4, remain in
Right.
me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself, it must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. It goes on, but these are they can be
Right.
seen as dark times. And I think really focusing on abiding in God, remaining in Him, all our fountains are in Him. You know, that's really what I was focused on when I was
You
thinking
know,
about those.
that's a really and that chapter is like a really important chapter, I think.
Yeah.
It's been important for me at certain desperate times where it's like, you know, what else is there for you to do? I mean, there's nothing else you can do except to abide, and that's the one thing you can hang on to, you know.
Yeah.
And I got a feeling that we're not alone in that. I think a lot of other people have probably experienced that, right?
Oh, yeah. I hope so. I hope so. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a, it's like when we're abided, connected in Him. That's when things can happen. That's when things can change. Um, when we're apart from Him, we're pretty much we're going to be helpless. We're going to be disabled from what we're trying to do. Um,
Yeah.
and you look at like Christ-centered recovery programs that talk about how in myself and my brokenness I'm helpless, and I need this higher power. And by the way, His name is Jesus, right? And
Mm.
it's really goes right back to that chapter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, what kind of leads me into the topic of my next song is that exact idea that
Oh yeah,
no
perfect.
matter where you are, like it's the perspective that changes, right? Not the environment. And it's what you focus on that can
Yeah,
bring light to your eyes and how you see things, right? And it's like abiding, you might be in the same situation, but like your whole mindset changes when you look at it differently,
yeah.
you know?
Now, is it just me, or like I struggle with that because I want the circumstance to change, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, am I the only one that has a hard time with that?
No, I think we know that things
No.
should be different, right? Things should go the right
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
And we struggle on this side of heaven waiting to see that a lot of times.
yeah,
Um, that's one explanation, but you can't sum it up in one
yeah.
sentence, of course.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Well, do you want to go ahead and share that next song there? I mean,
Yeah.
I had some questions, but I'll give them to you after
Okay.
this song if you want.
Sure. So this next song is just called
So this is a
Tomorrow.
perfect segue, right?
Yeah, perfect segue. It's called Tomorrow Always
Yeah.
Comes. And it's not directly about God, but I think it is about that perspective change. To me, it's about God behind the scenes, right? Of kind of what you focus on if you put your hope in Him. Like the sun will come back tomorrow because He is faithful, and we can always trust in that. So it does express some doubts, but yeah, hope you enjoy. It's called Tomorrow Always Comes. Sometimes I think tomorrow will never come. All the things I dream, all the things I want. So I close my eyes and try to think happy thoughts. My mind's playing tricks on me. My new enemy. Ooh. am trying. I am fighting who I am. I will go where I want. I will walk where I am. I am my own typhoon. I will search for the answers. I'm not coming under. I won't give up. Tomorrow always comes. Sometimes I take a good hard look at myself, who I wanna be and who I wanna help. And I close my eyes wishing I was someone else. But this is the life I'm given. I'm not a slave or a victim. I will go where I want, I will walk where I ought. I am my own typhoon. I will search for the answers, I'm not going under. I won't give up. Tomorrow always comes with the fire. Tomorrow always comes with the fire. Tomorrow always comes. Sometimes I think tomorrow will never come. Then I remember I have today.
Lovely.
Thanks.
So, in your bio, electronic music producer, what does that mean exactly? A lot of people might use that term in different ways.
True. That's very true.
Yeah.
Um, well,
Obviously, you're using it the right way. Everybody else is like, got it
Well, no,
wrong.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I guess without trying to define what all the possibilities are, I like to make music using Ableton, and I'm familiar with the programs. But I would say I don't have a history in the electronic music genres, so I'm just kind of playing around with the kind of things that I think are cool. So certainly not like a DJ or anything, but I love
Okay,
the
so
possibilities.
you're talking
Digital music,
about like digital recording with a DAW,
yes.
not necessarily synthesizers or things like that.
I'm interested in synthesizers, but certainly no expert. And yeah, just
Uh,
playing around
Well,
basically.
okay. Well, they're really awesome. I've got a couple of
Yeah.
synthesizers sitting across the room that you can't see, which does not mean I'm good on keyboards, but I love electronic music, and I did
Ah,
since I was a kid.
that's
So,
so cool.
do you have a cup? Do you got a nice synth of some sort?
I actually just got this Korg crystal micro. I forgot the exact model name. I'll have to look it up so I sound cooler later. But it's hybrid, analog and digital. So I'm excited to
Okay.
start playing
Oh,
with that.
cool. Cool.
I don't have anything.
If it's got some
Yeah.
analog parts, that's good.
Well, that's my
Yeah,
understanding.
that's awesome.
Forgive me if I'm misspeaking. There's a lot
That's
to
all
know.
right. That's all right. Well, maybe one of these days we can get you set up with a mini moog. How's that sound?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the kind of things I grew up listening to back in the day. They
Oh,
were
that's
real game
awesome.
changers. And I think they still can be. They still can be. People can do really awesome stuff if they dig in a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
so you're basically doing your own production then, right?
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Now, are you doing like what I do? Like I'll program on the computer like some drums and keyboards and bass, and then I'll put my guitars in, kind of thing.
Yeah, I have been doing that, and most recently I'm working on an EP. I hope to release the full thing this fall, where I collaborated
Oh,
with
very neat, very neat.
musicians that are great at guitar, great at drums, great at bass. So they're actually performed
Great.
audio, but mixing it in with some electronic, well, digital sounds, really, synths and stuff. So
Oh,
just
so
trying
so
new
you got
things
them to
all the
record some
time.
real drums. That's good.
Yeah, yeah,
That's neat. Very cool.
yeah.
It's amazing. People can collaborate in such neat ways today. I mean, I can, send a data file, from thousands of miles away, and
Yeah, it was completely remote. Exactly. It's pretty amazing.
yeah, that's cool. And I think that was one of the silver linings of COVID because, with COVID, we all had to sort of adapt and figure out all the stuff that we're doing now.
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
I think it's helped a lot of people in ministry settings.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The possibilities are endless now.
Yeah, very
And
much.
streaming the services too, not to mention. Well, cool.
All right, very neat. I want to know about this winter solstice thing, but why don't I let you get another song in here real quick before I get to that? Because
Okay.
before I make all the viewers get bored with me rambling.
Oh, it's okay. Well, I just have one last song. So, this is
Oh, you do?
yeah. I just want to keep it short so we can keep moving on to other people too. So, sorry I don't have a full long thing.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, we'll pick your brain a little bit right after
Okay.
that. Then that's fine.
Sounds good. Here's another song kind of about grappling with, life here on earth before heaven. Like I was saying before, just Jesus said, "In this world you will have trouble." So like we shouldn't be surprised when we face trials of many kinds, but He will be with us. So I just want to encourage everyone today as like a theme, just no matter what's going on in the world, abide in Him and trust in Him. So even though this song, it's kind of talking about how are we going to get through this, but just remember my message is we are because of Him. Praise God. From oasis to oasis, I am searching for a love to satisfy. On the edge of all I know, I am left wanting. How much longer must I just survive? You say to wait, it's not the right time. Though I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. I'm tangled in knots. You say to wait, it's not the right time. Though I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. I'm tangled in knots. I'm tangled in knots. I can't seem to see the end from the beginning. Every thread tangles up in me like a cycle pulling deeper from the inside. How much longer must I just abide? You say to wait, it's not the right time. Though I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. I'm tangled in knots. You I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. You leave me here to wait on the shoreline. My heart a lighthouse burning in the night. The fog is thick, the world's on fire. Hope you can find me. I'm waiting here. I hope you can find me. Hope you can find me. Hope you can find me. You say to wait, it's not the right time. Though I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. I'm tangled in knots. You say to wait, it's not the right time. Though I'm broken too, waiting on my side. I don't know if I can do this without you. I'm tangled in knots. Yay.
Lovely, absolutely.
Thanks.
You've got some lovely music here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for having me and for listening. I really appreciate
Oh,
that.
you're quite welcome. So, I want to know a little more about some of this. I always, before I get to I was going to ask you about the solstice thing, but first I want to know something else too, actually. So, I ask a lot of different musicians this same question because they all give different answers, and I find it fascinating. But what does your songwriting process look like? In a nutshell, what happens where one moment you're sitting there and the next moment you've got a new song?
I know. I don't know.
None
Just
of us
kidding.
do, but do
Right.
your try to figure it out a little bit if you can.
Well, I think that, things just get stuck in my head sometimes. And whether it's like ideas or little melodies. So
Mm,
honestly, the most creative place is at the piano, just playing around and then hearing something. And then it's like pulling the thread of a sweater and you're like, oh, what's
mm,
happening?
yeah.
Something's happening here. Sometimes I just get something stuck in my head, like there's a melody, like pieces at different times where I got this song, but it wasn't really coming together. I kind of walked away. Then I heard this melody for the piano part. And then when I put them together, I was like, oh,
Right.
now it
You
makes sense.
just
Like,
waiting for a missing piece, right?
yeah, sometimes it
Yeah.
just takes time and it's just listening. Uh, it's hard to explain what that means, but something like that for me, sitting down and trying to put things together. So,
Are are you like some of us where totally random things kind of start the process, like just a tone or
oh,
even a
yeah,
feeling about something, and yeah.
I thought you were gonna say a fan, but sometimes there will be like a sound
Well, I
or
guess it
like
could be that too.
it could
Yeah,
be
it could
anything.
be.
But yeah,
Yeah,
feeling, definitely a feeling. You're trying to put it into words.
very neat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, now tell me what this winter solstice thing's about.
Okay, so I'm overdue for winter solstice. So this year is the perfect year. I have 6 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I love the idea of coming together with more than one artist, sharing stories about encouraging stories or just people, whatever's on people's hearts. And I'm overdue to do it, but I think it's a
Mm,
cool time of year. I don't know what the summer solstice could be, but it feels like the time people are all outside. So, winter solstice, it's a, it can be seen as a pagan time marker, but it doesn't have to be. If it's just the
yeah.
darkest time of the year, is a time to look for light. Is what I think.
Yeah. Maybe that's one of the reasons why people are so taken with Christmas lights around that time.
Oh, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
undeniably. Yeah. Well said.
Yeah. All right. Where tell us where people can find your music and also where they can find you if they want to connect with you in some way for whatever
Yeah.
purpose.
I do have one semi new single on Spotify, so that's a great place to try to find me. I'm hoping to put more up there throughout the year. So if you're on Spotify,
All right.
Kaia Kenna,
Cool.
and also Instagram is where I'm mostly at, but I'm hoping to always be showing up more everywhere. So wherever like to do social media, please look me up if you feel like it.
All right. So just basically search for your name, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you could make sure you put your name in the chat in your
Oh,
contact info, so
great idea.
people make sure they got the right spelling when they're searching for you and all that. So
Sure. That's a
like
great
when
idea.
you're done here, if you do that, Red will make sure to pass it on to the Facebook people and all that.
Okay. Thanks so much
That'd
again.
be awesome.